BB851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Today's video is thankfully sponsored once again by the brilliant Dashlane. More on them shortly. Boeing has been hit with another blow surrounding their 737 MAX aircraft, following the cancellation of a whopping 75 jets from aircraft lessor Avalon. This taking place in the past 48 hours. The lessor was expecting to welcome these jets into their expansive fleet from 2020 to 2023, and then distribute them to either one carrier or multiple around the world. However, following the outbreak of COVID-19, such thing is not possible at this time. Avalon were also set to welcome on a number of new aircraft in the coming years, in fact hundreds, not just including the 737 MAX. However, they've now reduced those expectations given the current state of the industry. I'll get onto specific numbers later on in this video. To clarify, Avalon has indeed cancelled orders for 75 of the 737 MAXs that were originally scheduled for a 2020 to 2023 delivery for specific customers, and in addition, it's postponed the delivery of a further 16 737 MAXs till 2024. These 16 were originally due over the same 3-year period as the cancelled 75 ones. However, with the current state of the industry and the large unknown, it's entirely possible that these could be delayed further or even cancelled, depending on, as mentioned, how the aviation industry moves forward, demand-wise, and also with finances around the globe. Avalon has said it's positioned to survive and has some US $5 billion in cash and available credit, but did know that these times were incredibly challenging, and the most important period of their entire history. Avalon, an aircraft leasing company based in Dublin, Ireland, is actually relatively new compared to the likes of British Airways and Qantas. It was founded some 10 years ago, back in May of 2010, and since then has quickly risen to dominance and is a regular name mentioned throughout the year, whether that be at air shows or somewhere else when it comes to orders. Its rise to dominance has seen it in turn manage well over 800 aircraft around the world with various customers and on different types of leasing contracts. These leasing contracts can last for varying degrees of time, with ultimately the length best suiting the specific carriers and meeting their demands, of course, while also being still appealing to Avalon. While the focus has in this particular video been on cancelling their 737 MAXs, they did also make the decision to cancel a commitment they had in place for a total of 4 Airbus A330neos and a further 25 narrow-body aircraft. The ultimate reduction in commitments sees a total of 165 aircraft, down significantly from the original 284. Ultimately, what Avalon are doing is not necessarily uncommon, and I think it would indeed be worth fully expecting more airlines to adjust their order books and commitment books, adjusting these specifically to meet with future demand, the potential drop-off in demand, and so on. So being in lockdown around the world is not an easy task. It's a prime time for hackers and more to get into your information. Dashlane is an app that secures all your personal login information. As enthusiasts, an application like Dashlane means you don't have to carry around your book full of passwords or even try and remember all these said passwords to your various airport and airlines accounts. You can store them on Dashlane as well as credit card information. You can do this safely while also in lockdown. Should you need to cancel a flight or adjust a flight, Dashlane will be there to provide you with the necessary information at a moment's notice with an autofill feature. It's also safe, as Dashlane uses a master password to encrypt all of your data, so only you know that master password and it is not actually stored on servers. You can be safe. With a VPN, in addition, you can access content in any country that would have otherwise been blocked. With 4.8 rating on the App Store, it's highly recommended and I do indeed use it. You can download Dashlane today. As viewers of the channel, you can get it free for life on your first device at dashlane.com/aviation. If you want to download it on another device, you can use the code AVIATION to get 10% off. Thank you very much to Dashlane for sponsoring this video in what is a pretty difficult time as a content creator on YouTube. If you have any thoughts on Avalon making some pretty major decisions, I'd say cancelling 75 of the MAXs and even dropping in the A330neo there just at the end of the video, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below, or of course over on my Twitter page. Until then, thank you very much for the support. Please do indeed stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.